Morning, friends. How are you all doing? I hope you all are doing good and would have liked my yesterday's video, Day 8, the magic ingredient, and would have practiced that entire day yesterday and would have felt good after that. So, now let's start with Day 9, Money Magnet. Let's remember that whenever we miss a day of practice, we must go back 3 days of practice and start from there. We also have to keep in mind that we're doing this for the good reasons. We should not be thankful for things just because we want more abundance. We actually have to feel gratitude. Let's just don't count our blessings in a fast way just to get it done or because we don't have time. That way it won't be working with the same energy and the results won't be as good. Let's remember, the more grateful we are, the more we will receive. It's only with gratitude that life becomes rich. Said by Dietrich Bonhoeffer, 1906 to 1945, Lutheran pastor. Gratitude is riches and complaint is poverty. It's the golden rule of our whole life, whether it's health, job, relationships, or money. The more grateful we can be for the money we have, even if we don't have very much, the more riches we'll receive. And the more we complain about money, the poorer we will actually become. Today's magical practice turns one of the biggest reasons people complain about money into an act of gratitude, and so it has double the power to change the circumstances of our money. We'll be replacing a complaint which makes us poorer with gratitude, which magically brings us riches. Most people wouldn't think they complain about money, but if there is a lack of money in their life, they're complaining without realizing it. Complaining happens through people's thoughts as well as their words, and most people aren't aware of the many thoughts in their head. Any complaining, negative, jealous, or worried thoughts or words about money are literally creating poverty. And of course, the biggest complaints come when money has to be paid out. If we don't have money, paying our bills can be one of the most difficult things to do. It can seem like there is a greater stream of bills than there is money to pay them. But if we complain about our bills, then what we are really doing is complaining about money, and complaining keeps us in poverty. If we didn't have enough money, the last thing we would normally do is feel grateful for our bills. But in fact, that's exactly what we have to do to receive more money in our life. To have a rich life, we must be grateful for everything to do with money, and begrudging our bills is not being grateful. We must do the exact opposite, which is to be grateful for the goods or services we have received from those who build us. It is such a simple thing to do, but it will have a monumental effect on the money in our life. We will literally become a money magnet. To be grateful for a bill, let's think about how much we have benefited from the service or goods on the bill. If it's a payment for rent or a mortgage, let's be grateful that we have a home and we're living in it. What if the only way we could live in a home was by saving up all the money and paying cash for it? What if there was no such thing as lending institutions or places to rent? Most of us would be living on the streets. So let's be grateful to the lending institutions or our landlord because they have made it possible for us to live in a home or apartment. If you are paying a bill for gas or electricity, let's think about the heating or cooling we received, the hot showers, and every appliance we were able to use because of the service. If you are paying a phone or an internet bill, let's imagine how difficult our life would be if we had to travel vast distances to talk to each person individually. Thinking about how many times we've been able to call family and friends, send and received emails, or access our service provider, all of these remarkable services are at our fingertips. So let's be grateful for them and be grateful that the companies trust us by providing their services before we have paid for them. Ever since I discovered the phenomenal power of gratitude, I write the magic words, thank you, paid, on every bill as I pay it, and I never miss a single one. At the beginning, when I didn't have the money to pay a bill, I would still use gratitude's magical power and would instead write across the bill, thank you for the money. Then, when I had the money to pay it, I would add, thank you, paid. Today, we are going to do the same. Let's take any unpaid bills that we currently have and let's use gratitude's magical power by writing across them. Thank you for the money. And let's feel grateful for having the money to pay the bill, whether we have it or not. If we receive and pay most of our bills online, then when we receive an online bill, let's forward it to ourselves as an email and write in the subject line in capital bold letters, thank you for the money. Next, we can find 10 bills we have paid in the past and we can write across the front of each one the magic words, thank you paid. As we write on each paid bill, let's feel grateful as we possibly can that we had the money to pay the bill. The more gratitude we can harness for the bills we have paid, the more money will magically magnetize to us. From this day forward, we could make it a regular practice that whenever we pay a bill, we briefly think about the great service we have received from the bill and write across the face of the bill the magic words, thank you, paid. And even if we don't have the money to pay a bill, let's use gratitude's magical power and write, thank you for the money, and feel as if we are saying thank you because we have the money to pay the bill. Feeling gratitude for the money we have paid out guarantees we will receive more. Gratitude is like a magnetic golden thread attached to our money. So when we pay money out, the money always returns to us. Sometimes equally, sometimes tenfold, sometimes a hundredfold. The abundance we receive depends not on how much money we give, but on how much gratitude we give. We could have so much gratitude when we pay a bill of $50 that we could receive back hundreds of dollars. So, friends, this is here about things. Do think about the money thing and do say thank you paid after paying a bill today. And even if you don't have, just in the mind, be grateful and say thank you for the money. So, let's move to the magic practice now. First is count your blessings. Make a list of 10 blessings. Write why you're grateful, reread your list, and at the end of each blessing, say thank you, thank you 3 times, and feel as grateful for that blessing as you can. Second, take any current unpaid bills you have, use gratitude's magical power, and write across each one, thank you for the money. Feel grateful for having the money to pay the bill, whether you have it or not. Take 10 bills you have paid in the past and write across the front of each one of them the magic words, thank you paid. Feel truly grateful that you had the money to pay the bill. Before you go to sleep tonight, let's take our magic rock in one hand and say the magic words, thank you for the best thing that happened during the day. Thank you, and I hope you must have liked this practice and are gonna practice it to the entire day today and days coming forward. And let's all have lots and lots of money and let's be grateful and have a good day. Uh, be blessed and please do leave your comments and feedback so that I can work on myself. Thank you so much.